Wee. Cheapers.
Oh, right. Getting the place and twist his sister on the way. I just found my tapes in the shed. Some are missing faces. Anyway, whoa! I'm just leaving. I'm going to pick Bill up and Corey. And, I guess, hold on a second. Whoa! And take him over to the auction. He's got a few things from the library book sale, I guess, for me. I hope I look presentable. I forgot to brush my hair. Oh, man. Anyway, so, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some rare footage of a Bill in the wild. We're at Bill's place. Oh my god. I don't know where he is. Yes! The auction's over. I dropped Bill off. I didn't tape any of it. Yeah. Hopper bought me Godzilla. We got stuck in the side room and I forgot all about it. So I appreciate him picking that up. Maybe I'll show it off later. Sell it for thousands of dollars. Not. I wanted this wood carved guy, and this guy bought it. I don't know who he was, but he looked familiar. I can't think of, I don't know. I got a couple other cool things, but maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. Maybe not. Nobody's gonna miss it. A few things at Goodwill today. I picked up 2 identical helicopters, except for they're not identical. One is newer, made by American Plastics, and this is made by Gay Toys. And I got a 50-cent 1959 Drake well glass. Not worth a lot, but I'll sell it. And these toys are just going to go to the flea market. They weren't worth me reselling online. A Volkswagen, another plastic, and a pink. Pink 57 Chevy, put $2 on that, and a Transformers Play School from 2002, I put $3 on that. And then the best thing I found was the Tonka Trike. Price is all over on these. This is at least complete. They even sell with the broken exhaust pipes, so I'm going to give it a bath, and I'm hoping I can get 20 to 30 bucks for it. Well, Bill pointed these out. They were on 2 trays up there, and I paid $5 a tray. Half of them were these, which are just Britons, new Britons, metal stands, but plastic, everything else. But they were mixed up with these Willow toys. I got Willow, and I got whatever Val Kilmer's character was called. I don't remember now. Pack! There's a pack with a stick! I don't remember it now. That was probably the best Val Kilmer role. I think there's 2 of him. One stands and one's on the horseback. I think they're on the right horses. The good guys must get the tan stands and the bad guys get the black ones. So I got one of these. I'm missing, I think, a couple of the good toys. There's a queen and then there's a monkey looking thing, and I don't have either of those. But I got 4 horses. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces. Well, no, because I got 15 if you count the horses. So I think I'm going to put 50 to 60 bucks plus shipping on them. But I'm not, I don't know. The price is weird. For about half as many, they go for about 20 bucks, sometimes 50. But I think if I had that monkey character, the queen, they would easily sell for that. These just aren't as rare. But I don't know. I don't see this, whatever the heck that thing was, I don't remember what they called it, was, and there's, I don't know, there's a couple special characters, so they might have some value, I don't know, but yeah. And, what's going on, something, I have to thank Hopper for this. Yeah, it's Godzilla from 1977. I gotta thank Bill, because he pointed out in the photos. I probably would have seen it when I got up there, but it made me look it over. Unfortunately, a common trait of these is his hand's missing, but it did have, this piece of the hand was inside his body. I had to take it apart. It still shoots. Let's see if I can do it. See, it shoots out. If I don't have his fish, you can pay $50 for a new hand. I'm not doing it though. I'm going to sell him the way he is. I think I do have to make a note that I do appreciate Hopper getting this for me. I forgot all about it. I got stuck in the side room bidding on trying to get a David Gilmour autograph, which I didn't get, and he comes waltzing in with this. Paid $22.50. I think when I looked it up, I didn't check everything too carefully, and it looks like it's worth a lot more. It's got his pickle tail. He's got a broken toe. That's the thing. I don't know how it's going to affect him. He's got leg weights inside him. I took it apart because I couldn't figure out what I was hoping. Maybe they took the hand and stuck it inside his leg, or it got stuck in there. But anyway, it looks more like he's worth about $200, which is pretty freaky. I'm going to guess that he's going to be losing some because of the foot. To probably buy a new foot piece, probably cost somebody $20 to $30, maybe $40. I almost could parts this guy and probably get good money. His head's probably worth some, because sometimes the tongue's gone, or this. I saw one guy got something out of his, but his handle was broke. So I couldn't figure out why he didn't get as much, because he had the hand and everything. But I don't have a box or anything like that. I cleaned him up. He looks pretty good now. Gave him a bath. He does have some rust issues on the screw heads, because somebody left them in a damp place for a while. And they left them outside, so maybe that's just because he sat outside all freaking week. Yeah, I wish the hand would have showed up. The reproduction's $50. I can't imagine what the hand's worth by itself. And there was another guy, I thought he got gypped because he only got $2 something, and he had a complete thing, but when he read his thing, he said he had to buy a replacement arm. His arm wouldn't stay on or something. But I noticed this hand's soft. You can almost shoot that hand. Yeah, I thought about making something that I could stick in there, but anyway, that's going to probably do it. Something else I got. A little nudity, but it's I am Keane. That was the lady, their husband took credit for her artwork for a long time. She did the big-eyed children pictures, made them famous. People copied her after that, but it took her a while, but he used to keep her cooped up and wouldn't let anybody see that she was painting. He lied for I think for a couple years about his paintings, and then she found out, but he said if he said anything it'd probably ruin it and they wouldn't be making all that money, so she kept quiet. I think she ended up getting $14 million. I don't know, but she finally went by her. So the stuff that's just marked Keane usually sells better, because that's when her husband was taking credit for it. So there's a name plaque on this and everything. It's pretty nice. It doesn't have any, it's just a print, but it's on board. That's kind of cool. I just didn't know she did nudes or anything like that, but I put a few new nails in the back. I thought about just taking the print out and selling it, but being it has that nameplate, I want to keep it alike. I can't tell how much fading it has, because a lot of her nudes are kind of not very colorful. They're kind of stark looking. I cleaned it. I sprayed it with some cheap window cleaner and paper towels, and it was just coated with cigarette smoke. It didn't look like it was. But it looks pretty clean now. I don't know. I'd like to keep it, but I really don't have any place to hang her. So I may take her to the flea market, but I'm not going to get rid of her cheap. So it's going to be at least $100. I think this Margaret's 90-some years old now, something like that. But yeah, if you see a chance to watch the movie Big Eyes, watch it, because it's a good movie. And that, what's that guy? That German guy from Inglourious Bastards. He's plays her husband. He's an awesome actor. What's his name? Can't remember. Oh, he was in Django Unchained too, as the bounty hunter. What is his name? Oh well. Look at all this crap. My neighbor Al, I sold him this CD player a while back, and he kept not bringing it over, so it wouldn't work. I think it was sealed in the pack, and I ended up selling it to him for $10. He says that's what I gave him back, because I couldn't get it to work. It just spins the disc and don't register. don't know. Maybe it needs clean. Probably just was junk. So, I don't know. I told him if I got working, I'd give it back to him or something. Well, this is a big mess. Got a bench for one of the buddies. I haven't know when I'll see him to give it to him. I had a lot of autographs. I did not get David Gilmour. This is Vanessa Redgrave. It's a famous photographer. I don't remember who, but I don't know if that thing on the back is signed by her or not. I looked it over. Couldn't really tell. I couldn't tell for 100% sure if it's hand signed or not. I got this. I don't know if I paid $2 or $5 for this, but it's Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks. And I'm going to probably take it out so I can see what that ink looks like, because it's very hard to tell whether it's signed or not through that glass. Usually I can tell, but I can't tell on that. Yeah, I got all these CDs from Bill. This was left from the library. I don't know if I'm going to look some stuff up. I got one good one out there. I got a autograph. I don't know where I put it now. Oh, and I did find a single for Silent... Queen's right. That song they ripped off Pink Floyd doing. I think they owed somebody some royalties. Bought, I think, a box of junk. Found a Vancouver coin bank with that leather coating on. Kind of cool. Bill had some sealed VHS. I don't know if I have any big money ones, but there was mostly junk. 2 copies of Deal of the Century. That's a good movie. Chevy Chase. Got a sealed Shining. I have this Haunting, and I have a sealed Blair Witch. So I know when I had those X-Files at the flea market, somebody just scarfed them up. I never thought. I looked them all up. It's one of them things that's like, if you can con them into thinking they're going to grade them high, they'll buy them to grade. It's ridiculous how much this grading is going on. What lame. I don't know. I guess I see the point. You want to keep the last factory sealed game or video that's in mint shape, and I don't know. It's stupid. All those companies are making all that money, and I can't see it. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I guess if they enjoy paying too much for a sealed video they'll never watch, so I guess that's their choice. But I don't know. I guess I didn't really get a lot at the auction. I paid $5 for that stupid cat picture, which I have no clue why. It's not even that great a shape. It's got scuff. I paid $2 for this fort that's falling apart. It's got a bunch of plastic in it. I'll probably just take it to the flea market. I'll look it up. Some of the stuff I noticed is worse stuff now. There's people that were young when it came out remember it, and now they want it. It doesn't always have to be Lincoln Logs or Legos or whatever. Everybody has their own thing. Well, looks like that's about it. Like I said, I didn't really go through them CDs and bills yet. I'll take these 2 in the house. I'm going to check out that Haunting CD. I don't think it's worth anything. Or videotape CD. I got this guy at Goodwill the other day, but he's got a half-fade face. I may have already showed him, but this half of his face is... Oh, man, that harsh sunlight's terrible. But, yeah, he's got his face is different shades from sitting in the sun or something. I paid $1 to a kid I know. He bought the end of a lot because I'd forgotten this album was in a case. So I gave him $1, and it was, I don't know. Oh, I'd already checked that, and I didn't want to have to pay. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's that painting that's been thrown around. I got that estate sale. It's $1 for an oil painting of a ship. And the guy's actually a known artist. I just don't think he's worth much. Yeah. And the stuff from Goodwill, I did get a few things today besides some cars. Oh wait, no, I got the cars at the other place. So, these books I got at Goodwill over the weekend. I just bought all by this Mary Roberts Reinhardt. I'm going to put them in a lot, I guess. I got quite a few. There was a couple more, but one had no cover because they ripped it off to refund the money. I used to buy them all the time at the grocery store. But these are all by the same person. Some are older. A couple were actually probably worth selling by themselves. But I'm going to do a big lot because I have so many. So it should be, I'm hoping maybe $40 or something for them. And I'm not going to do much about them. Just list them and let them fall on the ground. So yeah, some cool titles. I don't remember this author because I never really read much. Okay, Goodwill Today. Bought one DVD, saw Final Chapter in a special case. Probably flea market it. This book looks like I could sell it probably if I wanted. I was going to see if my friend Marcy might want to read it. She might have already read it. She might not even care about it. But it's by that cherry pie girl that was married with Janie Lane. I think Janie Lane's dead, right? He died of alcoholism or something sad. Found an open cleaning cloth, and it's actually for a store, the Record Bar in Erie, which is kind of cool. But these are worth about 10 or 12 bucks plus shipping, I think. And then I bought 6 VHS because they've been there for a while, and I just decided I'd look them up and see if they were worth anything for the lot. And I noticed that so I got like 40 bucks for 6 of them. 5 of mine are the collection, and one is just called Laughs or something. Yeah, Laughs. But they look good. One did look like it had a little tiny flake of mildew on it, but I don't know. I'm going to re-look at it. The rest all look good. So, hopefully I can listen fast. I'll sample at least a couple of the hee-haws, especially the one I think might be messed up. Huh. How much was this book? $16.99. Well, I guess that'll do it. Very short video. I did not buy much at the auction. I spent $70-some because I gave Hopper 23 for that thing, for Godzilla, and then the rest of my stuff cost $51, I think. So I paid like $12.50 for the Keane picture, and I paid $6 for that bench, my friend, and I paid $10 for the Willow toys, and whatever on the other stuff, but I don't know. There was some other stuff I should have bought, but I didn't. I really kind of wanted that David Gilmour picture signed, but oh well. Maybe some other day. It did have a certificate with it, so I was probably foolish not to buy it to resell, but the guy went over 30, and that was probably going to take away my thing. I guess it'd been nice to have an autographed picture of David Gilmour, but it'd been better if I could get it myself, so not a big deal. Oh, one of these hee-haws was sealed, so hopefully that'll help my sale. So I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm done. I'm going to go back and see if my sunflowers are all dead. I've been drying them. See, there's some hanging up over there. Save them for Mom's birds, save a few for replanting. Here he comes, my new best friend. Poppy is not happy, but this kid comes to me and he loves me. Do you love me? Huh? Say hi. Are you purring? Here's your close-up, Mr. DeVille. Come on, smile. Oh, I can even hold this cat for now. Sometimes. Not always. Tell him. Are you a good boy? We didn't name you yet. What's your name? Doofus? Doofus? Is your name Doofus? No. I was going to call it Blackie. My dad had a cat named Blackie, but I don't know. I'm not sure what to call him. What should I call you? You can call me Ray. Alright, that's going to be enough of this nonsense for one day, right? Goodbye, cutie. Sure like them claws of yours, don't you? There's my poor sunflowers. It's a wonder they didn't fall down. Look at that. They got a little bit top heavy. I cut off most of the ones off that. There's a lot more ready to go. I think if I should wait until the petals are off, that makes it easier to shave off the flowers. I didn't know until recently that a sunflower is not the flower. It is a collected thing of flowers. All those things in the center are the flowers. Right? Did you know that? I did not know that. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.